Welcome back, guys. I haven't done a video in a very long time, and that's because I have been doing other things like working and running and stuff like that. I think it is time for an update video of my solar system and how it's behaving and what I have done lately. If we start in the bottom here, you can see that I still have only 2 rows of batteries connected up with one Watchman. This is my first 20 kilowatt hours that I ever installed, and it's running just fine. With that said, I have another almost 40-45 kilowatt hours of lithium ion cells on the bench that I still haven't processed, but it's summer here and I really don't need it. If you go to the electronics part itself, you can see that I have the green main machine. So let's open this up. Currently the fan in the inverter is running very high, and there is most likely flickering in the video, so sorry for that. I'm maximizing around 80% out of the inverter currently, so that's pretty much. And yeah, the normal setup, the PV incoming, the grid connection part, AC out, secondary AC out. I have this ABB shunt strip that is currently only managing this green machine. The 2PCM60X is running just fine, producing a lot of wattage. And in the middle here I actually added up an MPT7210 for another testing session. That's because I have 2 panels more on the roof that I have not been using for quite a while now. The software did some modifications on it, it's running fine. You can see the grid, you can see the main house, the guest house, the garage and everything, and where all the power goes and comes from. I also have Battery running, as you have seen before. 80 long ones on this one here. This is my main battery bank, 100 kilowatt hours of lithium iron phosphate batteries, running very good. I did post a couple of snapshots of me balancing it when I added new cells. The one in the bottom here can be seen here. They are also well within balance of what I think should be okay. The state of charge of this one is 77% right now, and the other one is more closely full, 89%, so they will be balancing up in short. So this is basically my main system here. It do work really good. Unless you have seen the video where I did redo all my electronics parts, I suggest that you check that out. Here is my main switchboard, incoming outgoing electricity here, and here you can see the meter for the main house, the guest house, the grid, the main kill switch, and there you have the transfer switch, fusing for the inverter itself. And on this side here you have the workshop itself, where you have its meter and everything like that. This works really good. I'm so happy with it. I would like to have that automatic as well, but it's a little bit problematic when it's 4-pole, and those get expensive and big, and actually, frankly, I haven't needed it. In the bottom here you have something blinking away, and that's an ESP that is pulling data from all the STM630 meters, and it works flawlessly. I'm so happy with it. This is fully compliant, approved and done by electrician, so that's really neat. Still need to fix the cabling for the network itself, but that's another story. And this is just a little sneak peek. The Watchman 5, the Watchman Plus. I have it here, it's running. It's running with my 48 volt packs that I use for scooters and others. This is a small prototype board that consists of glass fuses for the balancing, but also LEDs. So if a fuse blows, the LED itself will show that. More info about that later on. And if you want to purchase this unit is perfect for pre-built packs and wire loom that are together. I have a link down below for that. So basically this is the top roof here. Every panel on this roof, except 2, goes to the main incoming bank on the big MPI inverter. The only one that goes beside are the two here, they are hooked up to the MPT 7210 currently, and that's because the voltage would have been too high to have them all in series. On this side here we have even more poly panels, 265 watts. Those are split among the two PCM60X inverters or PCM60X chargers. They work great. Wasn't long ago I did actually clean them off as well. The second channel on the MPI is the bank here with 18 panels. No problem with them either. I have cross-checked all the fittings and the mountings that I made myself, and they still work really good.